Yeah, it's coming along. A few more steel beams and we're in. Or out, really, as it is, because we're going out to space, so in... Yeah, you know what I mean. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of the Universim. There appears to be a bit of a drought. We have, no water. I didn't realize it was quite that bad, but I can do something about that. Not much, because I don't have a lot of God points kicking around. But I can at least make it rain on this reservoir, get them something anyway. I'll schedule you for an upgrade, but I don't think anyone's getting to that anytime in the near future. What's your problem? You're a water pump and you can't work because it's frozen. Of course it is. And you're a fishing pier, and I've just bumped into my clone center here. Speaking of clones, how are we doing, kids? Got 20 chemicals. Okay. 11, excuse me, not even 20. 11 chemicals. We're ready to go on 4 out of the 5 clones here. Team Baba here is just ready to be cloned at any moment, and there's just no chemicals kicking around. We have our chemical plant up and running, but nobody has any water. What's the thing where I change the seasons and make it sort of like not winter? Can I afford to do that? I bet I can't. Kickstart. Protective dome. Wow, I've got a lot of power. There we go. 400. Nope, can't do anything with that. Well, in better news, the hot air balloon is doing delightful. There may be no water, but people are just blissfully tooling around in a hot air balloon, looking at all of the drought and all of the awfulness. Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped into something again there. Looking at all of the awfulness that's going on right now. I don't really know where I am in the Universim. Like, really, because I've never played the game, and I've never played this far in the game, that's for sure, so I don't know if I'm at sort of a, you're doing okay, you're doing terrible, oh my god, you're all going to die at any moment. I don't know, I'm a little out of my depth here. I mean, apart from the fact there's no water, everything else seems to be going fine. I know no water may be critical to a lot of people, but apart from that, like, we got food. Food is here. We have food. Food exists. We could be doing a little bit better on our power, but it's not too bad. Materials are starting to very slowly come in after my building. Wow, the no water icon is really getting to be a little disturbing, isn't it? Let's go back to the thing where I make it rain, and I don't know, it's not going to do the trick, but at least it's something. You know what? At bare minimum, I can at least clean up some of the corpses. That's what I can do for people. It's not much. It's not necessarily what they need. But it will get something done, and at least people won't be violently ill. Every time they specifically walk over a corpse, you have a tendency to do that. You just go straight for the corpse. Don't bother to walk around it or anything. No, that's fine. I'll just go put this way out here in, well, I was going to say the desert, but the snowy mountains. Well, it's splitting our chemical reserves, but we are at least putting something into the unobtainium extractor. Because we're going to need a bunch of that. Steel beams are coming in. Why are you flashing at me here? Why are you flashing the number 10 at me? It's disturbing me. Stop doing that. We're not researching anything, but that's because we don't really actually have much to research. We're a little stuck way over here. Because we need to get into anti-gravity, and for that we don't have the right garage. Have I accumulated? No, I need 60 discovery points. I got 52. All right, well, they are coming in. We're going to be there sooner rather than later. I know buildings have no water. I'm working on it. There's a little more water in that reservoir. I'm doing the best I can here. In fact, I should hit all 3 of those. A good job on my Minister of Water putting all those together in one place. I usually tear those down because it's a waste, but I actually need it this time. All right, so I bumped into another building. It's very hard to navigate when you're a deity. So buildings have no water. Nuggets are infected. And nuggets are infected from bad water. All right, apart from that, everything seems to be going okay. Here, you know what? I'll give you even more water, probably more than you need. I don't know who put the reservoir out in the middle of nowhere here. Probably my Minister of Water again, but I'll fill that one up as well. Again, I'll schedule you for an upgrade, but I don't know if it's going to happen anytime in the near future. I was going to go check in on our neighbors and see if there's any trading we can be doing, because they love bricks and planks. They are all about that. You're on cooldown. Let's see who might not be. Yeah, the Itabari are carrying a bunch of steel beams, and they're very, very happy to sell bricks for it. Or sell it, rather, for bricks. Anyway, they want bricks and I don't. I'll pick up the change in electronics, because that's always going to go over well. No reason we can't have a little bit more of that kicking around. Can I get one more? Nope, not quite. All right, back it off. 12 electronics and 18 steel beams. Seems like a pretty decent trade for me. Oh, you guys have an airport. Oh, I want an airport. I was holding off on that because I'm building literally everything at the moment, and it's not really a good time to be building an airport. But now I see that you guys have an airport. I desperately want an airport. What are we building over here? A courier's hut. That's actually a really good thing to be building. I'm glad we're doing that. So how about we did an airport? This looks like an airport-y kind of place, right? How resource intensive is that? And what is it, for that matter? All right, it's part of the epicenter, so you're going to need plastic, electronics, steel, and glass. And then there's this hyperloop thing, which is just like a subway of some sort. So they can go from one side to the other faster. What does the airport actually do? Access to the entire world, greater allowing for the creation of major trade routes. Huh. That sounds interesting. Oh my god, it's ginormous. It's the biggest thing of big things in the history of big things, the biggest. Where do I even begin to think I am going to put this monstrosity? Maybe way out here? Is that possible? No, that's way too hilly. It's also really right next door to our neighbors, too. Okay. Gotta find somewhere to put this thing, because I'm definitely having it. There we go. That'll work. It's not quite where I want it, but it'll get the job done. It's out by the unobtainium. That's fine. And that will just technically be in range of the closest engineer hut, although I should really start to get another engineer hut over there. We can always use more of those. Ah, it's springtime. Excellent. Let's all have lots and lots of water, kids. Like right here. Looks like a great place for some water. Are we not pumping water out of here? Hang on. What are you? What do you do for a living? You're a reservoir. Okay, you're an upgraded reservoir, no less. That's cool. And you are a water pump. All right, neat. Great. You are, in fact, being upgraded right at this exact moment. All right, so there's some more water for your lake, and I'm led to believe that cleans the lake at the same time, so that's probably pretty good. Let's keep that plan going there. Let's have lots and lots of water for everyone. Oh, you look like you're about to fall apart. What's your problem over here? You are indeed about to fall apart. Oh, no, you're not going to fall apart. You're just almost out of oil. That's fine. Just run it dry and then run it into the ground like we always do. Yeah, my rain does really lower the pollution very radically. That just wiped out all the pollution in that lake. How about you? You're only 2% polluted. I think we can cope with that. I think my water at home is more than 2% polluted. This could do with a bit of a top off there. There we go. 15, 14. Great. Good. All right, let's try and not have people dying of polluted water. 0 over here. 0 over here. 1% over there. Again, my water at home is worse than that. And 0 over here. Okay, so far, so good on the pollution thing. That should be less of them dying of infected water. Why was I coming over here in the first place? I had a really good reason for that. What are you? You're a farm. Great. I love farms. Farms are great. Farms equal food. I was coming over here very specifically for something, and I don't remember what it was. You're 0% polluted. You are a garage. Oh, that was it. Garage. Because we have 62 points now. So now I can finally get this done. There we go. Garage research complete. And you know what? While I happen to be looking, those are engineers, Dave. While I happen to be looking right at it. Oh, it's in the process of being built. Okay, well, I'll upgrade it later. Now that should open way down here. There we go. Anti-gravity. That's what we're looking for. And we'll get, well, basically everything. Space burial. And then gravity altering. Space rehabilitation center. When exactly is it? I say that. I know exactly. I don't know exactly, but I've got a pretty decent idea. So we were starting to build the spaceport thing. I got lots of space stuff. Cosmodrome. Spaceport. Yeah, I need these things. Terraformer. New planets creates life on the planet. I need all of these. I need an oxygen generator. How have I been living without a hydro collider? I don't even know what that does, but I want one of them. And a cloud generator and whatever, another Nuggetoid factory. And the unobtainium. Okay, so where does this begin? Sends rockets into space. Good. And then a spaceport, satellites, rovers, and flight without wings. Journey to space. Okay, what is the difference between a spaceport? You know, I'm just building another Cosmodrome. So I swear that I put one of these down in a previous episode, and then it just sort of went away. Like, they just gave up on it and said, nah, we're not really into that. What do you need? You actually need some fairly basic materials. Those aren't even that hard to come by. Steel beams are a chore, because everything uses steel beams, apparently. I also noticed my population is declining rather rapidly. I had over 500 nuggets. Good thing we're getting the Nugget bots. Yeah, I prioritize the Cosmodrome, because I want to get into space. Where is my Nugget bot factory? No, that's the courier's hut. I'm not actually sure we built it. I've got a lot going on here. There it is, Nugget bots. Right, unobtainium. So we actually have the rest of it. We've got the rest of it right now. We just need one unobtainium. How are we doing on that, roughly? Can we get the clouds out of the way, please? Yeah, actually, one more chemical and we're in good shape. We can do that just fine. We'll get, I guess, some unobtainium, and that will go to some Nugget bots. Any movement on my airport? Not even a little bit. Not even a time. I'm going to do it all over again. I'm going to set up a million things to be built, and they're never going to get them done. You know what? I'll do something nice. I'll check on the pollution levels again. 4%. Boy, it do get polluted rather quickly. 3%. How about this tiny little one here? 0. Yay! I'm going to give this one a bit of a wash. It was 13% polluted, and that can't be good. Again, nuggets infected from bad water. I'm doing the best I can. Like, I wonder what the threshold is for that. If it's 1% polluted, are they going to get sick from that? Ah, you're looking for an upgrade. I don't want to waste the materials, but sure. Oh, speaking of which, I bet some of my neighbors are off cooldown at this point. Now, the East Dorado worshippers are angry and are planning an attack. 9 times out of 10, they call it off. So I'm not going to go nuts about that right now. I'm still sitting on quite a bit of bricks, and I notice they have chemicals. Okay, I am willing to sell you quite a lot of bricks for this. How much do you like bricks? Oh, you love bricks. You are the brickiest brick people in the history of brick-loving people. Can I get up to like 35 bricks for that? Not quite. What else could I throw in there? How am I doing on planks? I've got planks. I have some planks. I would love to clean these guys out of chemicals if at all possible. In fact, they got tons of good stuff here. They also have bricks. Not many, though. Not as many as me. I'm a better brick producer around here. How about we got up to, say, can I get 55 out of you? Can we even push that to maybe 60 chemicals? Yep, we can. I'll take the change in electronics again, because you don't seem to value those very much. One more? One more? There we go. Okay, back that off 1. 60 chemicals and 6 electronics for some bricks and planks that I can make all day long. I think that's an excellent deal. We finished doing anti-gravity. I'm just going to check in with Town Ramrod, see if maybe a little bit of trading might soften them up a little bit. So how about, again, back to the brick issue. 100 bricks. What could you give me for that? You got some plastic. I won't say no to some plastic. Yeah, how much do you don't value that at all? I might be able to... Ooh, you do now, but I think I can get all of it. Yeah, I can get all of your plastic. Gas is always going to be a good idea, and you don't seem to care too much about it. So we can get... How much more can we get out of you? A couple more, maybe? Yeah, you really don't like plastic. Or gas, rather. Why are you even making it? Anyway, 28 gas, 22 plastic. Good deal to me. Now, hopefully that's going to make them a little bit more friendly in that they might not come to war with me. If they do, I'll throw up a dome, but I've got 6 minutes in game time to figure that out. Wow, my cloning center is an impressive structure. Speaking of which, aha! Have you made a... Oh, I can make a clone now. I've got enough chemicals to make a clone. Samboey, I believe you are one of the ones who can come back as a zombie, so... Do I make you? Do I make you now? Have I made you? I'm not actually sure what's going on here. I'm genuinely not sure what I just did, if I've made someone or not, but I'm going to do it again anyway, obviously. Where's the zombie one? No, zombies. There we go. Yeah, Coffin Dodger. I'm going for a zombie apocalypse here. I would like to order that clone. There we go. All right, have I made a clone? Can I make another one? Release a nugget. Is a release in the sense of put them out into the world? Am I dragging you? No, that just drags the whole thing. I'm a little fuzzy on whether I just made a clone or not. As the materials come in, the upgrades are becoming more and more realistic, so I am picking a few of these off. An eatery. Sure, that's actually pretty manageable. 2 electronics, 2 steel. We'll get that going. I'd love to put up a second steel factory. What are you? What just happened there? We just flew around and then dove underground. Why would you do that? How's my Cosmodrome? Nothing. Nothing at all in the Cosmodrome. Well, just in case, I'm going to throw up a dome. I don't think they're really going to... not that one. I don't think they're really going to attack. No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, I did that one by accident. Okay, let's do another one then. Nope, not quite there. How about... Nope, not there. There. Okay, fine. You can have that one building covered. That looks really weird. I kind of do hope they're just kidding about the war, because I've done my domes very, very badly. Yeah, we got like hover cars. It's like hover cars now. When did we get hover cars? I didn't authorize hover cars. What is this? Oh, it's my steel mill. Yay, we love you. No, East Dorado is like wicked actually attacking us. That's a problem. What exactly is it you think you're gonna do here? And do you have a dome up? You are East Dorado, right? Okay, I notice you don't have a dome. So I have just as many powers as you do, by the way. So what if you were just hit by a meteor? It's nothing personal. I actually enjoy oh, you put a dome up. Darn it, you put a dome up. Should have saw that one coming. I've got 6 god points left. That ain't gonna be enough for Earthquake. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to chill until more people start, I don't know, worshipping me or something, or just being generally nice to me. Because I've got nothing left. 15 god points. I'd love to actually fill up that lake a little bit. Oh, no, that is the max in there. Nope, that is as much water as that will hold. But the pollution is starting to creep up again. Not in that one. I've picked one that has 0% pollution. Well done, me. That's 13% polluted, though. And this one is, well, 3%. That's not that exciting. But 13%, that's kind of a big deal. We should keep an eye on that. Somewhere along the way, we got a piece of unobtainium, and we've got the electronics. Can I just start this going? We actually have 16 extra electronics. If I just say, start that, do I have to tell you how many to make? Apparently I can make 1. That's fair. I only have 1 unobtainium. Okay, start that production. What happens in 1 minute and 4 seconds? I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on this. I want to see if a Nuggetoid pops up. Because then we've got Nugget bots. A delightfully crispy snack, and also probably labor. That's really what I'm looking for out of these guys. How are you doing? I'm excited now. That's a farm, Dave. That's not what you're looking at. There you go. No, that's a chemical plant. How about this one? Nuggetoids. Okay, great. 20 seconds to Nuggetoids. Oh, hang on. Everybody pause for a sec. I've got a Nugget bot. Come here, you. Come here. Oh, you're fun. You are, 0, 1, 1, etc. Okie doke. You're picking up resources, and you've got stats like everything else. Great, you're just a generic laborer. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. We should get more of you. I'm just putting up another warehouse or 2, because I feel that's got to be a pretty good thing. I notice we're out of range of a fire station there. Are we having problems with water again? Alright, maybe we do need more reservoirs. Maybe my Minister of Water has been right this entire time. Okay, cool. I can put up more reservoirs. That's fairly straightforward. Space Age Reservoir could live, say, right about there. And then let's do another one of those, I don't know, broadly anywhere, really. How about over here? Like near the lakes? That seems like a sensible location. You almost squeezed in there. There you go. Throw that guy in there. What's your problem? You have 1% oil left. Well, get the rest of this out. Well, I'm not going to be able to do it for long, but I will try and top off a couple of the reservoirs that do exist with some water. Not really the deity powers to be doing that, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, try and keep them going. I'm still fuzzy on the clone thing. I'm trying to choose... I'm clicking away on choose clone to produce, and it seems to do nothing at all. So, like, if I order you, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Nobody is surprised by that, but I don't really understand what... If I'm saying release a nugget, have I created a clone? Because I'd be very excited about that. Also, how do we get more unobtainium so I can keep making nugget bots? Because what I see in here is that we only have 5 unobtainium in this entire thing. Like, this whole block is nothing, so I'm going to have to keep making these things over and over again. And there's several places of it all over the planet, but that's going to be a bit of a hike to get to. And speaking of going around the planet, when was the last time I checked for meteorites that might have crashed and might have a spiffy blueprint in them? We're done with space burial. That's cool. There's another unobtainium right there. Working on the spaceport so we can actually go to space. Yeah, it's coming along. A few more steel beams and we're in. Or out, really, as it is, because we're going out to space. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Electronics are in, plastic is in. I wonder if my neighbors might be interested in some trading right now. Airport, not so much, but then I did prioritize the Cosmodrome. Are you Itabari? Have we traded with you recently? No, we're good. Have you got anything that I need? You have some steel beams. I bet you I can find something to trade that off of. How about just iron, or how about just flat out stones? I'll give you like 200 stones. Are you interested in that? Yeah, you're not interested in that. You're not as crazy about them as you are about the bricks. You know what? Again, I've got a zillion of them. How about 300 stones? And then what else could I take off of you? Some electronics wouldn't hurt. I'll take a few of those. You got a bunch of them. Ooh, you really value electronics, though. You're not super willing to give those up. 7 electronics, 15 steel beams. Take it. All right, I got to start doing the rounds on the lakes again. That one is 24% polluted. That is not good. Not even a little bit of good. I mean, even I would suffer from that. How about here? That's only 5%. I can let that one sit and get more rank and terrible. 23. Yep, let's throw some rain in there. Apparently the rain just cleans it right up. I think we can afford to throw down a second water pump on this lake. It's got 11,000 units of water in it. I bet we can get a little bit more out of this without going completely nuts. So how about we did one right there, and I might actually throw a prioritize on that. Oh, it's a lot of steel beams. I'll check in on it, because we have a water pump. It's not like we're not pumping water from there. Everything is flying now. I think that's very cool. Again, flying, Cosmodrome, airport, how are we doing? Oh, the last pieces of steel beams just went in as I clicked on it, and they are off and running. 2% done. 2%. Get a Nugget bot on it, for God's sakes. They'll do it in no time. Nuggetoids. I can make another one. Yeah, make more Nugget bots. I'm probably getting killed in the comments like, no, don't waste your unobtainium on Nugget bots. As delightfully crispy and crunchy as they sound, you should save your unobtainium for other things like going into space. I probably will. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Nugget bots are very exciting to me. I'm really, really keen on these. Everything is flying. It's very cool. But what I will do is I'll run through that unobtainium, and then I'll kind of save the rest later for things like, going into space. Well, they're not being too slow on the airport. Once the cosmonaut thing got going, or the Cosmo going into space building, once that got done... Wait, why did we just destroy the airport? Did I accidentally destroy the airport? Rebuild that. Rebuild that. Why did that happen? Did I somehow click on that the wrong way? That's what must have happened to my last Cosmo super awesome building over here. The Cosmodrome, yeah, that thing. Well, we've stopped researching things, and my goodness, we're actually almost at the end. Blast furnace, what's that going to do? Space iron mine, sure. Hydraulic fracturing, lithology, space stone mine, solid state batteries, sure. And then shrink rays. Yes. Yes to shrink rays all the time. Come on, you telling me you don't want a shrink ray? We all want a shrink ray. What's going on over here? Oh, we're like 3D printing the water pump. Well, very, very cool. I like what you're doing there. And you are what exactly? A reservoir. Let's see if we can get an upgrade in on you. Don't know how well that's going to happen. What I can do for you, though, is I can give you a little more water at least, or at least try to. Okay, teensy tiny fire over here, but my firefighters actually went and just took care of that. I was going to ignore it until it got close to the wind turbines, but no, they rushed right over and dealt with that nonsense. Oil Jack, how are you doing? You actually have very, very little oil left, so I'm not even going to bother upgrading you because that's a lot of steel beams that I'm just not interested in giving up. You're a battery. I could upgrade you. you know what I'll do is I'll give you a little quick jolt here if I can. Where's my give you electricity thing? There we go, electrify. So what if we did that and that and that? You know what? Spend the rest of them. There we go. All right, this one over here is finally out of oil. So let's go ahead and destroy that and then salvage it. Yeah, there's 12 steel beams in there. I definitely want that. Why would I not? That's my cement factory. Do we need all of these people in the cement factory? I'm not 100% on that. I am going to do a quick scan of the neighbors again. See who might want to do a little more trading. Not getting much, but for 200 rocks, I can get some chemicals and some electronics out of those guys. Now, how about you over here? You're still very much on cooldown. Where's the third guys? I always misplace them. You're all the way over here. All the way over here. I might come by and take your unobtainium at some point. I don't know how I'm going to get over there. No clue how I'm going to get my people over there. What have you got? You've got some plastic. Okay, I mean, that is cool. I will definitely take that. I will sell you maybe, I don't know, 150 stones, and then we'll see how much of this plastic I can get out of you. Ooh, not much. Not much at all. Well, that's not a very good deal. I'm not doing that then. I'm just kind of hanging out, picking off people who are sick. I mean, by healing them, not euthanizing them or anything. So just if I happen to see anyone who's injured or infected or something, I'm just giving them a quick heal. It's about all I've got in terms of the god points. I'm running real low, but the heals are very, very cost-effective on deity power. There you go, you, right there. You can have a quick heal. You're rejuvenated, Camus. Enjoy that. You need some water, yeah, don't we all? Good news, kids. We've got a Cosmodrome, and we've done Blast Furnace. What? Okay, pause it. Pause. I need to look at this. I need to know what's going on here. All right, resource set of engineers. What does that mean to me? I see materials that I need. I see all of this. I don't understand any of it. Filter by building. Huh? Oh! This is what I'm going to put in the ship. Okay. Got it. I think. How do we go about build? Oh, and then we can build all of these things. The terraformer, the oxygen generator. Got it. All right. What's my capacity? 180. These things are all pretty heavy. What do I want to take to space? Like a farm? That seems like a good thing to do, but I probably need like the terraforming and stuff. Power, water. Not the cemetery. We can just eject them into space. We've done space burial anyway, so it's going to be fine. The Itabari are doing this low-rent trade of iron for stones. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. If that just keeps you off our back, I don't really care. 14% polluted. I think we can probably perk that up a little bit. I really do not have the god points to be throwing this rain around all the time. Oh, sorry, I rained on the hot air balloon. I'm sorry, I hope that didn't distress you during your relaxing hot air balloon. Kind of a whale watch at the same time. Nice combo there. Yep, making another Nuggetoid. Off you go, kids. Get in there. You know what? 5 unobtainium for 5 free laborers that aren't going to, I assume, not going to require food and water. What with them being robots and all. So I will rain here, and then I will create some more Nuggetoids. I didn't see anything in the cosmonaut area, Cosmodrome, space place, space race place that says you need unobtainium here. But I'm not ruling it out. That seems like the sort of thing I should probably need. How about in like the space stuff? Beams, electronics, plastic. I don't see anything specifically in here that says I need unobtainium to go to space. All right. Well, here's the question for the comments. What should I be prioritizing to get in space? Because obviously I have a weight capacity, and a lot of this stuff is very heavy. I'm going to fill this ship up very quickly. I assume I can send multiple ships. But what's going up first? There's the question for comments for today. Is it water and food? That would be my first thought. I'd send up like a farm and some sort of like water thing. I don't immediately see a water thing in here. There we go. Reservoir. Water pump. Is there water in space? Long story short, what are we sending into space now that I can do it eventually? And do please let me know, because I'm going to be thinking about this for a while, because we are getting to space. I am pushing these nuggets into space, whether they want to go there or not. So let me know what I should send them with, and we'll call it on the Universim for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Oh, what is that? That's like a person. Oh, hang on. Da-dum. Da-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Da-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Da-dum. What are you doing? Amanda, what are you up to? Are you figuring out how cows work? Because that's the wrong end of the cow. I assure you, Amanda. Citizens Tropico, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.